Hey guys, so I don't want to gatekeep anything, but I want to make sure everyone knew what's what. I have this resource I've mentioned a few times to everybody, but Spencer encouraged me to maybe make a video and share it since I shared it with him last night. That this resource, while I've talked about it, I probably need to show it and kind of explain how it really cut down some of your note-taking time, especially with those async videos, right? We like watching them, but we don't necessarily want to be making notes the whole time. And if we can have notes even just physically in one location would really be helpful. So this company is called turbolearn.ai. AI. It's a website. It's not an app. They have not coordinated into an app yet, which is the only negative downfall. The other negative I'm going to say is you cannot export the notes. You can print them, but unfortunately the print background is black. It's dark mode, and you can't change out of that dark mode. That's the only negative to this site. I would call those negatives very small, being that you can just access this at any point in time. You do need internet to access though, but there's nothing stopping you from screenshotting the notes section and cutting and pasting it into GoodNotes if you want. You can also have it playing, or when I get to the point of it, how it records, you can even have, say you have your class or async video going here and you have on another tab TurboLearn opened up, and it will keep recording if you move between different tabs. While you're doing a lecture or whatever you're doing on a computer, it won't stop unless you press stop or you close out the tab. So just a little pricing, and everyone's wondering what's it cost. So you have options. We know our classes are about an hour and a half, and some of the asyncs are about an hour each per week. So you could probably get away with this price here per month if you wanted to. Just limit yourself at 15 hours of lecture time per month. Or you can pay $12.99 and just have unlimited. I was using this so far for recording those office hours and some of our lectures. Sorry, not lectures, our live classes, just to kind of take notes if I wasn't able to keep up with the note taking in class. But also to, more than anything, use this for async, creating notes for all of that asynchronous work that we have. So to give you an idea, in order to make these notes, I can give you an example firstly. When I did my first async video, I started playing it. I had this open on my laptop and I started playing it, and in the other tab I had the async video going. At the time, I was juggling listening to them as well as going and making dinner, and I just let the async video go and I'd come back, rewatch it, and already review my notes, kind of taking some of the time out of note taking for sure. So when it records, it will take the transcript of the entire recording, which is all in here, everything that's said in that recording will go in here, and then AI will use its the ability to organize all your information into notes. So it really does like highlight definitions. It sections everything into different aspects of the lecture. There isn't anything in here in the lecture that wasn't put in here and organized that was left out, to be honest. I thought I might see some kind of missing information, but not at all. The only thing that you probably get more out of this asynchronous is that audio learning, if you're an audio learner, which is why I say you can kind of bounce between the two. If there's something you're not understanding in your notes, go back and listen to the async. I just find listening to async all day is drowning out your brain. It's tiring, exhausting. And so this is a faster way for me to note take, go do some things around the house, come back, read over notes, and if there's an area I want to learn more about, I go back and listen to that one async video. So it actually really does go as far as making, comparison charts, steps, descriptions. In saying that, I have definitely made a lot of notes. So I've been doing all my note taking through here. I even have one of our lectures in here. I think this is the last one right here. This is the notes from our office hours we just did with 509. And so you can see here with things she was pressing on, some of the comments she made on top of the slides she did, and I just recorded it. That way I was able to kind of organize those comparisons and information into one location. It does add another place for you to study. So if you don't want to be making documents, I know I've added those collaborative documents out there for studying with this information at the bottom. I'm just providing multiple resources for people's different learning styles. I don't mind having this here because one of the really cool things is that, for example, breast cancer pathophysiology, when it makes these notes, it also makes flashcards, right? It automatically does this. It also makes quizzes for you. So it's kind of like Quizlet as well, but better because you can record your whatever kind of audio and turn it into notes. So that's just a couple examples of it. And if you want to re-access anything in the transcript, it's right there per notes. Again, it's not friendly with exportation because it is being run on a website. It's not being run as an app, and therefore you can't export that information out because it's like basically this note here is its own web page or web link. So when it comes to recording, you have a few options. You could always just add in, if that async was a YouTube video, right in here, and it would automatically turn that YouTube video into notes for you. If you had a PDF file you want to upload, big long article or something like that, you could upload it in there and see if you can get the most important notes out of it. But in order to do what I've been doing most of the time, you just press on the record button, pick what kind of section of subject you think it is, then you press record. You would activate your microphone, or if you're on the computer, you wouldn't need to do that. And you'll just keep talking. It'd be just like this if I was giving you a presentation. And then when you're done, if say one of the classmates are talking and you're not sure you want to record what their response is or question is, you just hit pause. Now, if you want to stop it, if you hit stop though, just know you're ending the recording and the notes at that. So you hit stop, it immediately does this, and it will generate your notes on the spot. It's pretty fast. I have not seen this take longer than 5 minutes. Even on a 1 hour recording, I think I did, where I kind of combined all of our our motivational interviewing async stuff into one giant video. So I kind of just paused between each of the videos and I just combined it all into one big recording. Or like I did with our self-physiology class, I just made individual notes for each async. It kind of presses on certain things. It automatically makes a title. So in this case, this is literally where I was just chatting to you. This is where it made notes. If you want to also go into your notes, you go to turbolearn. Every time you press on this, it'll take you back to your dashboard. If you want to say this is the title, Lifestyle Factors in Cancer Modulation. If you don't like that title, you can change it. You can share these notes. I don't know how it's shared. I haven't gained that aspect yet, but you can delete them. Your choice is there. It's just the only non-functional aspect of this is exporting it out. And printing is hell, because I can show you what a print looks like. It's gonna look like this. So if you like using ink, go right ahead. I'm not a fan, but you could, like I said, you could take this and then just screenshot this here and add it into, say, good notes or notability, and then add your own notes or something like that, I'm sure.